Hey guys, you're watching because you want to only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Minigame. ZombieZ 2 is what we're building at the moment. We're in the middle of sort of doing the spawn area. An area of a map that is often overlooked, but is incredibly important. Obviously, the spawn location is what you see when you first load up the world. You know, you see this, and a lot of people don't quite get it right. There's some rules that I follow, that I've made up to follow. One of them being, it has to look nice. It has to look interesting. You want to get people into your map, if it's an adventure map or a mini game or whatever it is. You want people to be interested in it when they first load up the world. And just having a grass area is very, very boring. The second thing, though, is don't make it too overwhelming. Now, there's a lot of ways that you can make it overwhelming, and that's by putting, like, too many colours, like, all over the place, and not really knowing what you want people, or making it so the player doesn't know really what to look at. So we've sort of got around that fact by having, like, this arrow, this sort of, secret arrow, if you like, in the floor, pointing towards the main sign that we want people to look at. Be careful with signs. That's the main thing that makes things look way too overwhelming. Too often I load up worlds and maps and stuff and see a whole room. Hey, wait a minute. That's the wrong slab. A whole wall full of signs and writing and must read and please read. It's just crazy how much signs that there can be sometimes. Keep it short, keep it simple. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signs explaining the rules, with 3 signs down here: health, speed, and 9 uses per hopper. And then we've got the main sort of general rules for the game, and then your 2 directions. Nice and simple. Everything's self-explanatory. Obviously, it's self-explanatory that it's up to 4 players. It's self-explanatory what way you have to go. And once you get into the map, it's pretty obvious what you have to do. That's a nice, nice thing about having a simple game to follow. So, for the easy route, obviously the hard route, I want to have red. We're going to have some red clay. But what would be a colour for an easy route? Yellow? Yellow is quite a passive colour, isn't it? Yeah, I would say yellow is a passive colour. We'll have a yellow route. Oh, check this out. We might be able to do something. We're going to take away the doors, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, like that. So the yellow goes into each one. That's a pretty cool feeling. There we go. Again, this is sort of helping the player see what way you have to go. By following the lines on the road, you're going to automatically, maybe unintentionally, follow the lines in the road, but it's going to be obvious what it wants you to do. On the red one, it's a little bit simpler. You don't have to do any parts off the side, directing towards the armor stands or anything. We just have them going straight into the doorways, because you start off with nothing. People are saying, but AJ, that's too hard, you know, starting them off with completely nothing. Yeah. That's the point. That's exactly the point. You want it to be hard. I think what we'll do is we'll grab some stairs, some oak stairs. Oh no, we want spruce because it's spruce now. Spruce stairs. And I think we'll do these stairs like this. So then the top, let's grab a full block to go underneath there. So then the red sort of is raised up a little bit. You can't fall down stairs. You can fall down these slabs here, but it doesn't really matter. It's not like game breaking or anything like that. Oops. So I'll put these down here. Now, unknowingly, we're actually getting towards quite a completed point of the map. I didn't really realize how close we were to actually completing it. We're very, very close indeed, actually. There's only a few more things that we sort of need to figure out how to do, or to hook up, not even how to do. A few things to just hook up, and then we'll be ready for a test run, potentially next episode, if not the episode after. I think that's at least if we carry on at the rate we're going here, which is a pretty good pace. I think this is going to look really, really nice. So I'll have this come down here. Oh, yeah, the log's on that side. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Drop this down to there. Curve that one around. And then have that one on a corner. And then put these ones down there. And those there. Okay, so now we've got to just fill up this corner here. We can use the same sort of design as what we did before. We're going to need the green clay and the, what was it? Spruce. Is it spruce wood? I think it's spruce, not dark oak. Yeah, spruce. So I think what we'll do... Well, it should be there, shouldn't it? Okay, we'll do it there. And then curve these around like that and like that. Exactly the same as what we have on the other side there. And then have the green up here. As so. Yeah. Just like that. Okay. And then do the same on the other side before we forget. Take out some of this tree that's sort of in our way a little bit. And turn these first. Because I took the block away at the bottom, I have to do that. And then put these up here. And those up there. Okay, beautiful. Now we just need to cover up this front spawn area now. I want the doorways to only be 2 blocks high. Oh, we should really do the floors in here as well. What do we want? Yellow and the red clay again? Fit inside here? Probably. Yeah, look. Like that. And I have noticed that I haven't got the dispensers set up underneath the hardcore route yet. Not really that worried about it at the moment. But yeah, as you can see underneath it, we don't have them there yet. Oh no, we don't need anything under there, do we? That's the whole point of the hardcore. Because this is what gives you your sword, isn't it? That's all that pressure plate does. It gives you a sword. From what I can remember. It's been a few episodes since we worked on the release mechanism. Okay, so yeah, I don't want it to be any higher than 2 blocks high, so maybe... Yeah, that's a pretty nice way to finish it off. This is quite an important part, because this is what's going to be seen when you're in the map. So you want this to look pretty decent when you're looking at it from inside the map. You don't want it to stand out, but you want it to look pretty good. So I think what we'll have... That would make it 3 blocks high. How am I going to cap it off? With slabs? Some sort of slab on top? Hey, that's a nice block. Yeah. Okay, we'll go with that. So there's going to be 3 blocks high there, not 2 blocks. I can live with that. I can work with that. Oops. And remember to put the spruce doors back on as well. I might do that now so I don't forget. Dark oak spruce doors. That's what we wanted. They were the better looking ones. So put those down there. And down here. These should still close when we walk over it. Oh. That way. What? That's not hooked up, right? Whenever I stand on that pressure plate, all the metal doors open. You don't want that to happen. Okay, we'll swap these around then. And is it the same on this side? Yeah, I want this hat being on this side. Like that. Then the door closes on this side of the block instead of the other side. Oh, look at that. I don't like that. If I crouch click, I can stick that on there. There we go. And I expect it's the same over here. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Okay. So, cover this up now with pretty much just the slabs. I don't think we need anything more than that. These can go up here, and then we can have the sideways ones going back over this way. Don't need to worry about the middle one, because you can't get there. And a couple of green blocks over here. Yeah, and then I think just slabbing the top would look really nice. It would just sort of finish that off. So I'm going to do this off camera, and I shall be back. Okay, now I've got it at night time, as you can see, to just set the time to night, because I want to see how light it was in here. There's a couple of holes to fill in yet, but I really like it, because in here it's pretty bright. It's sort of got an eerie feel, but it is a decently lit up area. But then as you go down, we've got some glowstone underneath these pistons, but then here there's no lighting at all, and I really like how it goes from light to really dark, ready to start the game with. I think that's such a cool thing. It's still light enough to be able to see, like it's not so dark that you can't see a thing where you're going, but it's a really sort of nice feeling. We just need to sort of hide this up now, maybe taking those ones out, putting those ones in there, and what I'll do is I'll make sure I'll go around the outside and make sure it still looks decent from the front, from the outside, sorry. Like that. Let's pop our head up through here. Oh, I've got that one set on that one. Okay. Yeah, I like that better. Like that. Okay, now, it doesn't look fantastic. This part looks good. I like it. It's nice and clean. But this part looks a little bit sort of jumbly blocked like. And I think we can hide this up pretty easily by just sort of going around and slabbing a lot of it. It might take a little while to do, but it will sort of help tidy up the whole area. So let's go around the outside first, because this is a nice simple one to do. Get on the other side here. Otherwise I'm going to get stuck in the trees. I got stuck in the trees anyway. The logs coming out of the side, that shouldn't really affect it. What we should be able to do is put the slab straight on top of here, and then just be able to see the edges of the blocks. It should make it look pretty nice. I'm hoping. Let's get a splash potion. I still have this weird glitchy sprint thing that happens though here on console at the moment. Very strange. I really don't understand how they didn't notice that. I spoke about it last episode, so I'm not going to go on about it today. But yeah, this already, I think having the little sea lanterns sticking out the side is a really nice effect as well. Just to barely be able to see them. Let's take some of those bushes away. Oh yeah, that's looking really nice. And then around here, on top of here. See, something just as simple as that. It's ever such a simple thing to do, and it makes a world of difference. I might leave the white on the top, but just fill this section in here with slabs. But leave the top of it, what was it, snow did I use? I think it's snow, I don't think it's quartz. Yes. No, it's quartz, yeah. Quartz on the top. Yeah, no, that looks pretty good. That sort of tidies that up really nicely. If you look at the map from up here, it doesn't stand out at all. It doesn't look like it's out of place. It looks like just another building to the caravan park. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's make it daytime now, so everybody can see a little bit better. Yeah, daytime still looks good with it as well. So, what do we need to do underneath the ground? What do we need to wire up? Well, we've got the enchantment table hooked up, and that is actually still running. On this here, as you can see, and there you go, it's just changed, and it's just running through. I think it's got a stack of items in there, so every stack it opens up or closes. But the other thing that we need to do is we have all of the lava traps at the moment hooked up to a lever, which I'm assuming is by the caravan, isn't it? So it's going to be not that one. It's somewhere around here. I can't tell from being underground. Hang on, where are we? That's caravan. I'm still underneath the caravan. Where's the lever? Oh, right there. I'm right next to it. Yeah, this thing right here. So that lever at the moment is powering this redstone that powers all of the lava traps. I think what we want to do is probably hook this one up to the same one as the enchantment table. I think that's a pretty good way for us to do it. So I should be able to drop these down. Grab some redstone. And grab some repeaters. Because I don't know, weird sprint thing. Where are we coming from? It needs to come from the middle, because it's going out in either direction. That's pretty awkward. I've got the repeaters facing this way and that way, so this is like the exact middle point. I can go underground. I'll go underground. Run the cable this way. That way we're not touching anything. I will have to put some repeaters in, but I don't do that until the end, until it comes to testing. And where is the clock? This is the clock right here. And we want it coming off of this line right here, because that goes to the enchantment table. So we'll hook that straight up into there. Grab some repeaters. Perfect. Repeater. And it's going to that one. It's not quite reaching there. Boom. And boom. So, we now have... Where'd I go? We now have the lava traps hooked up to the same... Bink. To the same clock as the enchantment table. So, whenever the enchantment table opens... Oh, no. I want it the other way around. Yeah, because at the moment, whenever it opens, the lava trap closes, and that makes it safe. I want it to be the other way around, so whenever this opens, so do the lava traps, because that's just mean. So we want to have just an inverted signal on here. So we'll do that with a torch. Like that. Okay, that should be good now. We'll come back out of here. So we've now got it. When it's closed, that's closed. And in a stack's time, we'll be able to see that open up. I should be able to see from afar when it happens. I don't want to do that. The other thing is the... And those can be running all the time. Because the hopper clockers, one of the... Oh, there we go, look. One of the great things about hopper clocks is that they work no matter what... after you quit the world. Some redstone things, they lock sometimes if you quit the world and come back onto it. This one doesn't. Hopper clocks don't. They will work from loading up the world and everything. So we can leave that going at all times. But the ones that dispense out our zombies, however, we want to hook up to our start line. So this is our start line here. At the moment, I haven't done a full start line for the hardcore one yet. We just got it off the normal one, but basically what happens is the player one will flick the lever. That'll go round a long repeater line before the redstone line closes it back off again, and that'll close the doors behind them. But what it also does, oh yeah, I knew it was the door that closed off. So what we can do is just make a T flip-flop off this line. Monostable. Yeah, a monostable to a T flip-flop, and then hook it up to all of the dispensers. And then we can do the same thing with the hardcore one. So that's pretty easy to do. A monostable is easy enough. We just want a block with a piston, and I'm going to use a piece of sand because it's nice and simple that way. Like that, with a repeater coming off it. I should probably have that, just to make sure. And then we can have this drop down. Oh, no, go straight into the T flip-flop now. So we will need, it doesn't matter, but out of habit, I'm going to use a sticky piston and a block. This will push it over onto here, which will then light this up. So now we can do a test here. How can I get inside it really easily? Through here. What I can do is I can go in. I can flick the lever. Bang, that opens up the doors. The doors should close behind us after the amount of time. There we go. And this block should be now over the redstone. Before it was right here. Remember? And then it moved over to there. Beautiful. It's a one-time thing, obviously, like a lot of the other stuff in the map with all the zombie eggs and the potions and the armor and stuff like that. You're only going to use it once before leaving the world, quitting the world without saving anyway. But yeah, that's pretty good. So now this can be hooked up to wherever we want. Let's move that back so we don't fire all the... Oh no, we should have that there. And then I can see exactly what's being powered and what isn't. So where do I need to go for this? Because at the moment, that repeater is facing that way. This repeater is facing towards us, so I can't hook it straight up into that line. We need to find the sort of origin of it. And where exactly is... The origin is going to be at the clock. This is the clock right here. So we need to just get that line over to here. That's an easy one to do. It's not far at all. Oops. We'll have that hook straight up this way. And this is what's going to start off our clock. Oh. Take that off. Yeah, good. And then a repeater. That'll lock it closed. No? Ah, that will. Oh no, we're ticking out. I can't have it. Where'd it go? Okay. How are we going to do this then? If I put that on top, that still gives out an output. Aha! Like that. Wonderful. That's all it was. Yeah, I have brain farts now and again, okay, guys? Beautiful, but we want this the other way around, so we want to... I'll just invert it here for the moment. It's not the neatest redstone, I do know. But it works fine. So now, whenever this block here is over the torch, it's going to power that line, unpowering the line following, making the clock work. But when it's in the off state, before you've opened the door for the first time, boom, the clock stopped. So the zombies won't be spawning before you've started the game, because I think that would probably be a little bit unfair. We should be able to hear some ticking now. If I go up and out again. And close that up. Let's go through our door. Oh, flick the lever back up. And then, boom. We go out. That'll close behind us. And we should start hearing some ticks. Yep. 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 Okay, so we've got all of them. They should all be ticking because they're all going to the clock, and I made sure that all of the dispensers were being fired. Yep. Yep. Okay. Let's just do one more check. Oh, is there any zombie spawners in here? Yes. Yep. Yep. You can hear them both, one on each side. Okay. So the map is ready to be tested. It's ready for a test run whenever we really want to. Where did I come up? I always make these holes and then forget where I come up. Oh no, weird glitchy sprint. All that has to be done now is to finish off where the roads are. Put a tunnel at each end will probably be the easiest way to do it. And then I think we're done. I think I got some off-camera stuff to hook up with these ones that I forgot to do. But yeah, then put a tunnel on each end. That'll cover that up. And then ready for a test run, maybe next episode. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode.